So, good afternoon, students. Welcome to Analytics Powered Interactive Virtual Classrooms. So, how are you all, students? Are all of you all right? Having fun? Oh, so I hope all of you are doing well. So, students, as it's our revision class, so we are going through a topic that is number play. Okay, it will be a revision class. So, you have learned. So I will check some or I will provide you some main portions of that chapter. Okay, so you can have a focus on the main or important chapter. Okay, that is number play. Okay, so without any delay, I am starting today's session. Okay, so focus and observe the class carefully, students. Okay, so here we go. So in our first class, so we have learned about the number can tell us things. Okay, all of you remember. So number can tell us things. So it's an important part. Yes. So because in this part, so we have seen that some children in the park are standing in a line. Okay, in a queue or in a line, you can say. So each one says a number. Each one says a number. So how can it? One. One says 0. Third one says 1, the fourth one says 2, and the fifth one says 0. What was the logic behind it? Anybody? What was the logic? Yes. So the fact is, so one children, one, correct? So that number mentions their for the to show that how many neighboring. Okay, that him call the number or whoever speaks the number, correct? Suppose I am taking the first one, so corresponding to him, okay, so corresponding to him, so only one neighbor is there. Okay, there is two neighbors. For that one only one neighbor is there, but that neighbor is taller than him. Okay, so that's why we are taking one, because one taller person standing in the neighborhood, one taller person is standing in the neighborhood. Logic clear? Very good. So then for this one there is two neighbors. Okay, if you see carefully or if you see, so okay, so that's the measurement, because so his height is, okay, so he is tall, but his neighbors are shorter than him, correct? His neighbors are shorter than him. His neighbors are shorter than him. Look, neighbors, both the neighbors are shorter than him. So that's why he is saying 0, because that means that 0 taller person standing in the neighborhood. Okay, so similarly for that one, 1 means one taller person, so represents him. That's the one taller person, because she is junior, or not junior, she is shorter than him. So that's why we are taking 1. For in her case, so she says 2, because there is one taller person and the second taller person. So there are two taller persons in her neighborhood. Okay, so that's why she is saying 2. Okay, and so she says 0, that means no such taller persons standing in her neighborhood. So her neighbor is shorter than her. Okay, her neighbor is shorter than her, so that's why he is saying 0. So that's our logic. Okay, remember, so it's an important part. Okay, so what do you think about these numbers mean? So 1. Okay, so if a child says 1, if there is only one taller child standing next to them, so next to them means I am saying that neighborhood, neighbor, okay, or neighboring child, whatever you say. Okay, so next to them or parallel to them, or you can say adjacent to him. Okay, like this. So one taller child is standing next to them, correct? Fine. Then whenever a child says 2, so look, so whenever a child says 2, if both the children standing next to them are taller than him or her, Okay, if both the children standing next to them are what? Taller than him or her. Okay. Then in the third case, whenever a child says 0, okay, 1 second. Okay, yes, that one. If a child says 0, if neither of the children standing next to them are taller than him or her, for the similar case. Okay, 0 means no taller persons are standing next to them. Okay, like this. So that's our logic. Okay, now yes, okay. So now we will go through the magic cells and supercells. That's an topic for you, and also it's very important for you students. Important part. Okay, that's an important part. The magic cells or supercells. Okay, so for 82, 77, 12, 31, 30, and 36. So these are the numbers. Okay, these numbers are lying in a row. Fine. Now 40. Okay, the basic color is the blue color, but these shapes are coloring, or these boxes are coloring. Okay, but why? What is the reason behind it? Yes. So here we go. That the fact is 45 is colored as it has only one adjacent cell with 82. 45 is smaller than 82. Okay, 45 is colored as it has only one adjacent cell. Okay, with 82, and 45 is smaller than 82. Means we are taking a number. We are taking a number. Means this part only means we have to compare. Now, okay, with its neighboring. With its neighboring cells. Okay, or you can say neighboring number cell. Okay, so compare number cell with its neighboring cells like this, and whenever we got a smaller number, okay, we taking, suppose I am taking it's an easy example. Suppose we are taking here 10, here 9, and here I am taking 2. So which cell should be colored? Which cell should be colored? Adjacent cells. One adjacent cells is 82 and 45 is smaller than 82. That is, whichever number is smaller, okay, whichever number is smaller among these numbers, so that number cell should be colored. So in that case, this one should be colored. Got it? This one should be colored. So similarly for this one, 45. So here is only one neighbor, 82. So if we compare these number pairs, okay, these number pairs, so which one is smaller? 45 easily. So coloring 45. Correct? Next. Suppose we are taking this one, this pair. Okay. For 82, so there is two neighboring members. But in both the cases, the adjacent number cells are smaller than 82. Correct? Smaller than 82. So we are not taking. For 77, that one is greater than. But for that reason, we are unable to color it. Color the number cell. Okay, because we have to color that number cell in, and in that number cell the number should be smaller than its adjacent cells, should be smaller than its adjacent cells. Correct? Because means like this one. 1 second. You know this sign and this sign, so this is called our greater than. This is our greater than sign, and this is our smaller than sign. You know, smaller than sign. Okay, so the fact is we are taking like this one. Suppose here I am taking a number, suppose A, here I am taking a number B, here I am taking a number C. So B should be colored. Okay, so here I am writing that B should be colored if and only if if and only, okay, one second, if and only if A is greater than B and B is less than C. So that's our logic. Logic is clear? Is the logic clear to everyone? That is A, B and C. So there are three cells. A, B and C, there are three cells, correct? B should be colored. B should be colored if and only if A is greater than B and B is less than C. Means B is smaller than both A and C. B is smaller than both A and C. Correct? So, and in the similar manner, if we take for this one, A should be colored. Okay, A should be colored if A is less than B. And in the case for C, C should be colored when B is greater than C. This one. Okay. Okay. So in this case, for 77, that one is greater. All okay. But this one is smaller. So we are not taking this one. For 65, that one is greater. Fine. But 12 is smaller. So that's why we are not taking 65. For 12, its neighboring cells is 65, which is greater than, look, and the second one is 31, which is also greater than. So it should be colored. Okay, it should be colored. So that's why we are coloring the number cell for 12. So that's why we are coloring the number cell for 12. Correct. Then for 31, so it's smaller. Okay, it's smaller. So that's why we are not taking this. For 31, that one is greater. Fine. 36, for that one is also greater. So that's why we are taking 30. So the logic is clear. Fine. So 12 is colored as it is smaller than both 65 and 31, and similarly for 30 is colored as it is smaller than both 31 and 36. Okay, very good. So 82 is not colored as it is greater than 45 and 77, and like this. Okay, a cell is colored. So that's our logic. That's our logic. The logic is a cell should be colored or cell is colored if the number in it is smaller than both the numbers of its adjacent cells. So that's our logic. Okay, students. So that's our logic. Okay, that's a revision class. So if you memorize all of your whatever you studying, okay, whatever you studied, so it will be beneficial for you guys. Okay, so that's our logic. Fine. I hope all of you understand. Okay, so now there is a question for you. Okay, so answer it correctly. Okay, so write a number smaller than its adjacent cells in the colored box. Okay, 7815 and 8250. The logic is we have to write a number that is smaller than its adjacent cells. I am giving you 1 minute of time. So answer it correctly, students. Okay, so which option should be there? Option number A, B, C or D? Which one? Okay. Which option will be the correct answer? I am already giving you the hint. Okay, I am already have given you hint, that is the number should be smaller than both the numbers. Now try by yourselves this one. Okay, like the previous question, we have seen the numbering cells. The similar logic is applicable for here also. Okay, so now 10 seconds more, students. Hurry up. Okay, nice. 3, 2, and your time's up. Okay, so I can see that all of you have given the correct answer. Okay, 8125, if I put here, it is, this one is, but is it satisfied? That is 8125 is a lesser than 7815. So that's not correct. So we are not taking option number A. So option number A eliminated. Okay. For option number B, 8349. So 82508349. So that's not correct. So we are taking or we are not taking option number B also. For this one, look 7, 7, 1 and 2. 8250, 7712, that's correct. 7815, 7712, that's also correct. So that's why we are taking option number C, 7715. Sorry, 12. Your correct answer. Fine. So now there will be some problems. One second. Okay. So you will also, okay. So I am giving you another question. Okay. So the question will be, yes. So write the number larger than its adjacent cells. So the reverse of the previous one. Okay. In the previous one we have taken this one, but now it will be this one. Means both that number should be greater than both the numbers. The number should be greater than both the numbers. So write the number larger than its adjacent cells in the colored box. So I am giving you another 1 minute of time. Answer it properly, students. Option A, B, C or D. Which of the following will be the correct answer? Okay. I am saying you the number cells portion. Okay, the number cells portion or is an important part of this chapter. Okay, understand? This one is an important chapter of this topic. Okay, so learn it and study it properly. Okay, fine. Yes, I can see the correct answer. Which one is the correct answer? Nice, nice students. All right. 3, 2 and 1 and your time's up. Okay, so the correct answer is what? That's our condition, 7820 if we put. So that one is correct, but that one is incorrect, so we are not taking this one. For the second one, look, 38315, 7819, 8315, that's correct. 8250, 8315, that's also correct. So we are taking option number B. Okay, so if you learn that how to eliminate the options, so you can easily get, okay, you will, that is suppose that's our hint or that's our logic. So if I put, look, 757, for this one is not correct, and suppose we are taking 8209, so if we compare these two, that one is not correct, so these two are also done. Okay, so option number B will be the correct answer. Option elimination method. Okay, fine. Then, okay, now there is another problem. Okay. One second. Okay, it's okay. So the next part I will teach you today, that is that's a revision class, you know. Okay, so the next part is the numbers on the number line. Okay, the numbers on the number line. That's a 0. That is the positive number. Okay, that's the negative number. Okay, negative number. So all the positive numbers are called as what? Natural numbers. Natural. With 0, it makes the whole number set, and with this one, that's the integer. I hope all of you know. I hope all of you know it. Okay, the next is the left side of the 0 on the number line. The right side of the number line is called as the positive numbers. Okay, and 0 is there. 0 is not negative. So all the positive numbers, that counts from 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. So that's number. So these numbers are called as positive numbers, or these numbers are called as natural numbers also. Okay. If we add 0 to that set, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the new set will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity. So that set, the set of whole numbers. Okay. And when we are making the set of integers, we have to add the negative numbers, the positive numbers, as well as the zero. So that's our whole number system. That's our whole number system. Okay. So now I am giving you, yes. So 0 to this is the positive numbers also. So this is the positive numbers. So positive. Okay. So I am giving you some numbers. You have to put these numbers on the number line. That's our activity. Okay. So the first one, look, 120. We are taking firstly 120. So 120 lies between 100 and 200. Okay, logic. So 100 and 200. So in between 120 will lie. Okay. Then taking 470. So 470 should be lied between 400 and 500. Look, like this way. So now 7 should be lied between 7. Then 890. So it will be lying between 800 and 900. So like this. 560 between 500 and 600. Okay, basic idea. Okay, 500 and 600. So we are taking 560. For 325 between 300 and 400. Look at the screen. Okay, and 650 will lie between in the middle of 600 and 700. Look at this. Okay. Okay. So like this, 650 is lying between or in the middle of 600 and 700. This one. Okay. So these are the number lines. Okay. Now there is a question for you. So look at the question. So yes, that's another number play question. That's our number can tell us things or the magic cells concept. So which number in the cells is larger than its adjacent cells? Okay, we have to find out the cell. Number in the cells is larger than its adjacent cells. Means I am giving you the hint. Suppose it's a pair of three numbers, or it's a set of three numbers. It's A, it's B, and it's C. So ABC can take any numbers. Okay, ABC will can be any numbers from the number system. Okay, but not negative. Okay, like this. So which number in the number system then its adjacent cells? This one. That's our that one. Larger than. Okay, this one means in the set of three numbers, the middle number should be greater than. The middle number should be greater than both the numbers. Okay. So I am giving you 1 minute of time. Okay. So it's 1 minute of time. Okay. So do whatever you do. Okay. So what will be the correct answer here? Okay. So look at the screen, students. So if you eliminate the options, so if you eliminate the options, so look, so there are total 6 numbers are there, and in the options there are four numbers are there. So 2 options are already eliminated. Okay, and now after also elimination method, so you have to find, okay, or you have to eliminate the options, and then we will find a correct answer. Okay, so answer it properly. And 15 seconds more. Okay, I'm giving you some more time. Okay, or 15 seconds. 20 seconds more, students. Answer it properly. Answer it. The middle number should be greater than its adjacent cells. The middle number should be greater than its adjacent cells. Okay. Yes. Your time's up. So look, I am doing the option elimination method. 5676. Firstly, that number. So our concept is A, B, and C. So that one. Okay. So that number is greater than 612. It's fine. But is the number is greater than 7657? is the number 5676, means 5676 is greater than 7657. Okay, just normally say it's 5000 now, or it's 7000. 5000 and 7000, which one is greater? Obviously 7000. So how can we write this one? So it will be what? It will be contradicting. So we are not taking option number B. The first elimination done. Then look at 412. 412. 312 is less than 412. That's fine. 300, 400. So 400 will be greater. So that's looks nice. In the second case, 780 and 412. So between 700 and 400, which one will be greater? In your sense, which one of the following will be 700 or 400? What do you think? 780 and 412, which will be the greater one? 780. So we are taking that is less than, so it will also not possible. So option number B and option number D eliminated. Fine. Now look at 12. 780 is less than 612, means 700. Suppose we are taking 700. Okay, approximately we are taking 700 and 600 rupees. Suppose I am giving you the hint in the case of rupees. 700 rupees, or approximately suppose yes, 800 rupees. 612 means 600 rupees. So 800 rupees is less than 600 rupees. Is it valid? No. So that's not taking this one also. So option number C also eliminated. So B, D and C eliminated. So option number A will be the correct answer. Definitely. Definitely A will be the correct. How? 780. So 412 is less than 780. That's perfect. 412 is less than 780. That's also perfect. Okay. So we are taking option number our correct answer. Fine. Okay. Now, okay, 1 second. Yes, I'm giving you another question. Okay. Oh yes. So question is the in which range? Okay, we have to find the range. 450 can be located in the number line. Okay, that's very easy question. Okay, I'm giving you 45 seconds of time. Okay, here. So answer it correctly. 450 can be located in the number line. So what will be the range? What will be the range? Answer it. I am not giving hint in this question. Okay, it's a very basic question and we have learned in the 2 or 3 slides before. So answer it. 10 seconds. Okay, yes. Nice. Okay. Some of the students have given the correct answers. Okay, fine. And your time's up. Okay. So 450, 450, 400, 450, 450. So 400, then 500. So that will be the range. Option number C. Very easy question. Okay, that's a basic question. If I say the difficulty level of it, so it's easy, it's moderate and difficult. So the question lies here. Okay, that's very easy question, Okay. Then the next question is, yes, by following the pattern, fill up the blank space. Okay, we have to fill the blank space here. Fine. Again, it's our difficulty meter. So it's easy, it's moderate. The question lies here. Similarly, so I'm giving you seconds of time. Okay. Easy, moderate to difficult level questions we have seen in our earlier classes. Okay, but in this case, the question is very easy. Okay. 30 seconds more students answer it properly. So by the following pattern, fill up the blank space. By the following pattern, fill up the blank space. 15 seconds. Answer it correctly. And your time's up. Okay. Now look at the difference, guys. 200 difference, 200, then 200, then 200 difference, 200 difference, difference is 200. Now didn't ask me. Okay. So what is the difference? Okay. Don't ask me what is the difference. The difference is the what? Whenever we subtract the number from another number, that is called subtraction. Okay, but difference can be both. Okay, minuend and the subtrahend can be, so that's the difference. Okay, yes, no, no. Whenever minuend and subtrahend each other, this is called our subtraction value. This is called our subtraction value. Like what? 5 minus 10. So minuend is 5, subtrahend is 10. 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5 is what? Subtrahend is, now subtrahend is 5, but minuend is 10. Okay, alternate with each other. So in that case, we have find minus 5 and we have find 5. So one value is in negative mode and one value we got is in positive mode. But that's called subtraction value. Okay, that's called subtraction value. Difference is, always remember, difference is the value that we have after subtracting between any two numbers. Okay, the larger number minus the smaller number, that's our difference. That's our difference. Okay, always remember. So here 200 and 0, larger is 200, so 0 200, so that's our difference, like this. So it should be 200, it should be 200, it should be 200. Okay, but 200 we are adding, 0 plus 200, 200 plus 200, 400, 400 plus 200, 600, like this. So 0 2, look, 0 2 4 6 8 10, and then after it will be 12, isn't it? So option number B will be the correct answer. Is it a easy question? Yes. Okay, fine. Now I am going through our next part, that is the number play, our part number 3. Okay, so yes, so let's look. Yes, the Kaprekers constant. Okay, anyone remember what's the Kaprekers constant? Okay, so that's your the second important. If you see, it's the most important part. Also, I am writing here one of the most important parts of this chapter. That is the one of the most important parts of this chapter. Okay, Kaprekers constant. So consider any 4-digit number whose at least 2 digits are different. Say 4 2 4-digit number. Numbers at least means what? At least 2 means what? So I hope guys our times is up, but up to this I am saying what's at least 2. So at least 2 means greater than is equals to 2. Always remember, at least 2 means 2 3 4, like dot dot dot. Okay, so at least 2, like this. So that's our meaning, that whose at least 2-digit numbers are different. At least 2 means 2 3, like this. But we have 4-digit number, we have a 4-digit number. Okay, 4-digit number. So in that case we have only the power to have only 2 distinct numbers and 2 same numbers in the 4-digit number. Okay, like this. So okay, so with this students I am going to end today's session. Okay, so whatever we seen in today's session. So we have seen today's session some basic concepts of the number play. Okay, I hope all of you are well and to the proper revision of this chapter. Okay, so some parts of this chapter are very important. Okay, very important for your examination. That's Kaprekar. We will learn the Kaprekar concept in the next class. Okay, so don't worry, guys. So I am ending today's session here. So thank you for everyone. Okay, so learn and revise properly. So see you in the next class, students. Bye. Enjoy your time.